My name is Lino. I'm an entrepreneur from Sofia, Bulgaria. Over the years I started a few tech startups, different digital internet products and a couple of NGOs that mostly help the development of the startup ecosystem in the country. The main thing I'm doing right now is I'm a partner in a boutique software development company called Obecto. When I was a very little kid, my dream was to become an inventor and a tech guy when I grew up. And I was kind of imagining that this is something like modern day Tony Stark from Iron Man. Over the years with my academic experience and corporate development job, I realized that this was not really what was happening, so I kind of was searching for an alternative where I can be more creative with developing technology and have a more impactful way of working and living. So I kind of seeked such an environment as such a career path. At the time I was a software developer in a big corporation and I was a bit miserable at my job, but basically I had no idea how to change that. My beliefs generally were that to start a company you need a lot of money, you need a lot of experience, but I was so miserable that I started the NGO trying to do something and then one thing led to another. I think that for me this was the most life-changing part of the whole experience, where this completely enabled me to become an entrepreneur from somebody who was completely different. And in fact, because it was so difficult for me to find mentors and advisors at that stage, I literally didn't know anybody who was working in that field. With some friends we started an educational program where we organized perhaps one of the first kind of high-scale mentorship networks around entrepreneurship in the country. And the mentors I still have from then have been completely defining for my life and career, and it's one of the most fundamental aspects. You know, looking back, all the advice that I would have given myself I wouldn't have listened to anyway. So I guess mentorship, as you mentioned, is the key thing, and then just start and do something. And if you have mentors and you are just outside of your comfort zone, good things are bound to happen and you'll just find a way. You shouldn't worry about figuring it all in advance. I wish there were more things like that when I started back in the day. Now things are definitely only like a short 5-7 years later after I started my first business. Things are much easier for new entrepreneurs. At least I think so, and I'm glad that generally the environment in Europe is moving in that direction. We are much more tolerant towards different ways of realizing our dreams and failure, and support towards the ones that are willing to push the boundary and try things above else.